League, presented by EA Sports. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Indianapolis Colts. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Fights off the tackle at the 20, and he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
On one, ready? 12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Quickly to the air is Burrow. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. 2nd and 10.
Stop.
They run with the All-Pro from a couple of years ago, Jonathan Taylor, fighting him off. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage.
That ball loses the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And he will bring this down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
Following the fumble recovery, Watson. And that, incomplete. Daylight in front if he could have held on, but he didn't. So instead, it's 2nd down.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
A guy coming off his best season as a pro. Here's Nick Chubb. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb with career touchdown number 60. And the Browns take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns.
Dustin Hopkins set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Now a hit and a loose football. And this is picked up by the Browns. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line. A costly mistake there in the return game, and that is not how you want to answer an opening touchdown.
Yeah, and your defense is asking you a lot of questions right now because you're already down 7-0. You turn the ball over, they've got to go right back out there to try and keep it from getting to 14-0.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
Now 2nd and 9.
Hey, you guys help me.
To throw is Watson. Steps away to his left. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first.
Brandon, there was more on his mind there than just getting to the first down marker. Saw an opportunity to get a big play and was going to let the defense do a lot to stop him from getting there.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Second and goal from the 1. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Deshaun Watson with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Browns lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. On is Hopkins now for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
I'm fine, ready?
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up first and 10. And a throw for Pittman is intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Armour-Davis. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and he can't do it all on one throw.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
To throw on second is Watson. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. That is caught. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A good pickup there, a 22.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. Second down, here's Chubb again. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Browns have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
Hopkins with the extra point, and it's now 21-0.
Dustin Hopkins set to kick off.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
And
for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Well, these guys certainly need something good to go their way, because this first quarter has been something of a disaster for them trying to move the ball. But that completion there maybe can get them focused and moving in the right direction.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Throwing again, it's Burrow. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. You look at this Browns defense. Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
So in prepping for this game, I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
13 yards on the play. And the Colts first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now Burrow changing the look.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
They'll look to throw now on first down. The short throw pulled in by Woods. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
14-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
This now a 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Colts. T. Higgins, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Colts get a bit closer. Matt Gay on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Yeah, they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week, and you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Watson. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Dayo Odeyingbo. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
I think this defense, Charles, realizing the deficit they're facing, they're going to have to step up and make more plays like we just saw there.
Yeah, those are the type of plays that can focus a defense because, as we know, they've had their trouble so far in this one. But they just proved to themselves that they can get to him, and I expect them to continue to bring that type of pressure in order to try and turn around their fortunes.
Watson just beating the play clock. That'll be caught. It's Cup. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards the pickup there. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
And that's a big letdown defensively. They had him stop behind the line, but the face mask going to bail the offense out.
And the hand does not have to be up there for too long. Just a little bit of a grab is going to be enough to get the call and the 15 yards against him.
So now factoring in the face mask, here's 1st and 10.
Here's Chubb on the read option.
And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now it's Watson.
32-yard line.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Gay is on for the point after. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They've seen their 21-0 advantage cut to just 7, so time to go back to work here. 1st and 10. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
42 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons team.
Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes.
Grover Stewart getting in there for the sack.
And that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Out of the gun, Watson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. He may go. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today, we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Indianapolis Colts. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
On 17-yard line.
I'm one, ready? 11 MT, hey! 11 MT.
Here's Burrow to throw right away. Got a man. It's complete to Jelani Woods.
So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Just the first quarter of tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Well, Zadarius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground.
But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Burrow looking to pass. He's got his target. That's complete. Down the left sideline. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
11 MT, 11 MT.
Now it's Burrow.
He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman. And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
11.
In motion right goes Higgins. Taylor.
And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Jonathan Taylor, a touchdown machine. He's going to get plenty of looks down here near the goal line. So if I'm on defense, I might start getting prepared to see his number called a couple more times.
Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
Now we got 3rd and goal coming up, and couldn't you imagine being in that huddle, partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
Yeah, they've covered a lot of ground. They want more than that 3.
They'll look to run with Taylor.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
The Colts send out their new kicker for 2023, Matt Gay, for the field goal.
And Gay knocks this one through.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
After the made field goal, Gay back out there to kick it off.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line. throwing here to start the drive. A throw left sideline falls incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and it's second down. You look at this Colt defense. They enter play ranked 8th against the run in the NFL.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make it.
And this is going to be intercepted. And the Colts are going to take possession as they got it at the 42-yard line.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Gun.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Sione Takitaki gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A.
37-yard line.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
12. 11. Stop.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that will be incomplete. Now, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. On fourth down, the Colts will call on Rigoberto Sanchez for the punt. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and the Browns will take over first and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They trail 3-0 after the INT last time led to a field goal, but now another fresh start here, first and 10. Now the NFL's third leading rusher last year, it's Nick Chubb. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the carry, good pickup on first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 29, here's second and 5. Here's Chubb on the read option. First by him near the 35. And he's going to have a Browns first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Off of play action, it's Watson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Cooper was the intended target, and that'll bring up second down. You look at this Colt defense. This crew against the pass, issues at times, ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
When they lack in pass defense, they do make up for it in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. Well, this is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
Moore, the man in motion. Throwing on third down, Watson. And that will be incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? Got a little antsy there from his Mike linebacker position.
Partner, there's times you think you've timed up the quarterback's cadence. You think you've got a read on it. He might have thought it on that play. He was wrong.
Eleven.
To the right side, this is Taylor. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a 1st down. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they had 3 tight ends in on that set.
And these guys are punching really well. I use boxing analogies a lot. A lot of coaches have told me that when you line up to run the football, it's 10 fistfights along the line of scrimmage, right? You've got to win your share. These 3 tight ends, they almost always win their fistfights.
11 MT tight. 11 MT tight.
Now Burrow on 1st down. He'll get this one complete there to Pittman. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The 22 more yards there and another 1st down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
11 mighty.
A give for Taylor running right side. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts are able to add on to that lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead goes to 10-0. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. From his end zone, here comes Jerome Ford. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Browns drive about to get started. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end Njoku. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Watson a little touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's going to have a Browns 1st down as he's got this up to the 35-yard line.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a 1st down. A nice, consistent game.
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Dio Odengbo just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Now Watson going to change the look here. Here's Watson now on 2nd down. And he's got his receiver, Cooper. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big pickup of 38.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. Taken down at the 30.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Watson. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard